Hello, this is Aubrey Bursch with Easy School Marketing. I'm excited to be here with you today to talk about 3 fundraising and Giving Tuesday mistakes that schools make. Now, this is coming right after Giving Tuesday because it's like I saw it happening all over again and I was like, I gotta speak up. So this you will find very helpful. So in case you didn't know, I actually have been a marketing and development director. So I know a thing or two about fundraising and marketing. And for those of you who are like, well, marketing and fundraising are 2 different things, I would strongly disagree with you, as marketing and development are incredibly tied together. In fact, really, development is a lot of marketing. So that's why I still continue to work with small schools on their development programs, because a lot of it is marketing and relationship building, which are very important and crucial to a successful development and fundraising program. So let's dive in, not to keep you in suspense any longer. All right, so, what I saw with Giving Tuesday this year was, so I'm on many nonprofit email lists. I'm on schools I worked with in the past, their email lists. I'm also, working actively with several small schools right now on their annual giving campaigns. And what I noticed was the schools I work with saw tremendous success with their Giving Tuesday campaign. So tremendous success. Like they had alumni reaching out, they had, active engagement, they had record fundraising levels, everything. And the reason why, the difference between what I saw other people doing and what I saw the schools I was working with doing, is that they made Giving Tuesday about participation and they put a sense of urgency behind it. Just asking for money on Giving Tuesday is not enough. I received a very nice email from a school that I have not worked with in a long, long time. And it was great email talking about how the money on Giving Tuesday would be used. But there was no sense of urgency. It was like, yes, you can give today and support these programs. It looked like every other annual fund request that I had received thus far. So here's the thing. You need to give a sense of urgency. So what I like to run is challenge gifts. So I like to either use an existing gift that a donor was already planning to give, or ask them to raise it a little bit and create a challenge. So if 100 people give on Giving Tuesday, then the school wins X amount of dollars, okay? For small schools, this is huge. And it's successful if done properly. And that's why I work with schools to lay out their whole campaign structure and the marketing behind it. It's so important. But it creates that sense of urgency. Like you have a 24-hour window to give so your school wins, okay? And it's kind of like that participation. It's not saying give X amount. It's saying just participate on this day. And we're rallying together. We're a community and we can do this together. And that message is very powerful. It has a deadline associated with it. It's rallying for the community and a common goal. Those are 2 things that by far are more powerful than just a general ask. So I would highly encourage, as you should start planning for your giving, let me rewind. As you look back on your Giving Tuesday and say, what could we do differently? Which is what we should all be doing after every campaign, after every, marketing initiative. What do we need to do and tweak for next year? Write this down in your notes. A sense of urgency. There must be a sense of urgency. So whether you do it a challenge or a match gift or something, there has to be a sense of urgency and a sense of community behind it. So I hope that was helpful, and I hope you will take notes on that. Number 2, the second mistake I see is that a lot of schools nickel and dime their parents. And what do I mean? They have an activity fee at the beginning of the year, or the PTA is asking for money throughout the year for different things. Or recently, and this happened last year, to one of the schools I was working with, and we were like, oh my gosh, we got to stop this. Like the PTA asked for, they were doing gift cards for the teachers and stuff like that, which is great. We love our teachers and stuff like that. But they made the ask for the gift cards right before Giving Tuesday, and that can never happen. Never, never, never. Okay. You want it to be more of a, it should be that this is the first time you're asking for money. So your annual fund launches, that's the first time parents should be asked for money. Before that, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Everything should be either rolled into your enrollment contract or you've worked out something with the PTA where you give them funds. But it's not a good idea to do a lot of asking for parents before then. And this includes, you have to think of the other underlying costs to being a parent in an independent school, like asking Sally to bake 100 cupcakes. Well, that costs money. So that's a nickel and dime type thing for the whatever that's coming up. Now, obviously, there was less of that this year with COVID-19, but I'm just saying you should definitely have that on your radar. And then there is, so that takes us to number 3. Sorry, my kids are distance learning right now, so I'm going to have interruptions just like you do, I'm sure. So number 3 is a huge one. So when people are building out their fundraising like plan, their campaign, okay? One thing that they keep forgetting to put in there, and it's marketing related because marketing is about messaging and everything like that, is how they're warming up people prior to any ask, whether it's a major gift ask, whether it's the launch of your annual fund. What are you doing to warm people up? Through events, through communications, through soft touches, through personalized pieces. You cannot make an ask before you've warmed them up. You absolutely can't. Have you ever, I'm sure you all have received this before. It's like you receive no information, no like soft touches, no emails from a certain organization. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh yeah, today we're launching our annual fund. Will you give money? And you're kind of like, I haven't heard from you in a long time. I really feel like giving you money. So that's kind of like, it leaves a bad taste in people's mouth. So you need to focus on strategically outlining your calendar to include the soft touches. And believe me, you need more of them this year than ever. And we need to make sure that there's tons of them in there because you need a lot of soft touches to build up to an ask. To a successful ask, I should say. So I hope that was helpful. Let me look at my notes to see if I forgot anything else. Oh, I will say that if you're a small school and you're looking for some guidance on your fundraising campaigns and your marketing, please get in touch with us. You can go to our Work With Me page on our website, or you can schedule a call with me and we can talk about how I can help you because I am here to help small schools and see you not only survive, but thrive this time. So I hope these tips were helpful. I look forward to hearing from you soon. Take care.